Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Unit 35, difference between will and be going to. For complete language course, please visit my website www.atzoфenglish.com. In today's lesson, we'll cover the difference between will and be going to, and I would like to tell you that if you are not aware of will and be going to, that what they are and how they are used, please visit unit 32 for will and unit 34 for be going to. Predicting future. So first of all, we'll look at predicting future using will and then be going to. Will and be going to both can be used for predicting future. It means that when you want to tell in advance about something, that something will happen in future, so both of them can be used, like will and be going to, both of them can be used for predicting future, but there is a little difference between them. First of all, we'll look at using will for predictions. If you think that something will happen in the future without having any present situation or sign, you should use will for such prediction. So if you think that something will happen in future but you don't have any present proof, don't have anything to prove at that time, but you are still predicting future about something, so for that you'll use will. For example, one day he'll be rich. Now I'm predicting about someone that he'll be rich, but I don't have any present sign, or there isn't any situation like this that which could be which would support that he'll be rich one day, which could you could be kind of evidence that he'll be rich one day. So I'm just predicting about him that he'll be rich one day, so I don't have any proofs to support this thing, or I don't have any sign to support this thing. Another example, one day people will travel to Mars. So it is also a kind of prediction without any present situation or sign. Now we look at using be going to for predictions. Now we use be going to for prediction based on the present situation or sign. For example, look at those dark clouds, it's going to rain. Now you can see that the situation is dark clouds, and then you say that it's going to rain. So your prediction, it is going to rain, is based upon dark clouds. So your sign and your present situation is those dark clouds. So look at those dark clouds. When you look at, that's a sign for you that maybe it's gonna rain. So that's why when you predict future based on a present situation or any sign, you will use going to for such kind of predictions. Here you cannot say it will rain. Okay, prediction is only a prediction. It may or may not happen when the time comes. So remember that whenever you're predicting future, so it is not necessary that thing will definitely happen at that particular time. It may or may not happen. Now we'll look at using will or going to for decisions. First of all, we'll look at kinds of decision: prior decision and instant decision. There are two kinds: prior decision or instant decision. Now will and be going to both can be used for decisions. If you want to talk about your decisions or your plans which you've already decided, or whatever, right? If you're talking about your decisions, your plans, you can use will and be going to for that, but there is a little difference between them. If you have already decided to do something before talking about it, is called a prior decision. And if you decide something at the time of speaking, is called an instant decision. We use only be going to for actions which we have already decided. It means that we don't decide them at the time of speaking. For example, next year I'm gonna take admission in a college. So this sentence, I'm going to take admission in a college, it shows that I have already decided this thing, and I'm not deciding this thing when I'm saying this sentence, right? So next year I'm going to take admission in a college shows that my decision of taking admission in a college, it's a pre-planned decision. I've already decided to do this thing. Another example, she is going to buy a car next week, already decided. So she is going to buy a car next week is also an action which is already decided, and it is a prior decision. It's not an instant decision. She is going to buy a car next week does not show that she decided to buy a car next week right now, or at the time of speaking. It shows that she had already decided this thing, and now she's just telling us about her decision. Now, for an instant decision, only will is used. It means that if you decide something to do at the time of speaking, you will use will and not be going to for such decision. For example, A, Aslam is in the shower right now. B, okay, I'll wait. An instant decision. So A says that Aslam is in the shower right now, and B, when he hears that Aslam is in the shower right now, so he decides to wait. So his decision of waiting is an instant decision at the time of speaking. B decides to wait for Aslam at the time of speaking. Okay, so that is called an instant decision. Another example, Ali, what are you doing nowadays? Jim, I'm learning English at atcfenglish.com. Ali, really? Is it a good website for learning English? Jim, yes it is. Ali, I'll also visit the website. Instant decision. So Ali and Jim, they're talking to each other. Ali asks Jim that what he's doing nowadays. So Jim tells him that he's learning English at atcfenglish.com. Then Ali asks that if it is a good website. Jim says yes it is. So Ali says that I'll also visit the website. So this decision of visiting the website is an instant decision, and Ali is using will for this decision. So for an instant decision, you know that we use will. So Ali did not know about atcfenglish.com before meeting Jim, and Ali did not know that if Jim was learning English. So Ali decides to visit the website, and this decision is an instant decision. He did not decide to visit the website before meeting Jim, or he did not decide to visit the website before the time of speaking. So that's why it's an instant decision, and for an instant decision we use will. If you like this tutorial, please rate this video and do inform me about your suggestions, because it's really very important for me to improve. And to solve exercise for this unit, please visit www.atcfenglish.com. And I'm Faisal Samila. Inshallah, I'll meet you in the next lesson soon. Till then, goodbye and take care.